Okay, so I just wanted to make a video of swapping the trick flow upper intake on swapping over the vacuum lines and hoses and just explain where they go and what they do. But anyway, just to back up to give you an overview to see what's going on. So this is a 93 Fox Mustang LX with the 5.0. And I'm doing a trick flow stage 1 top end kit, which is the heads, cam, upper and lower intake. It comes with roller rockers, push rods, and gaskets, and ARP head bolts and everything. So got the lower intake on, and just getting into the upper intakes now, or upper intake. Anyway, so on the left here is the stock one. Okay, that's never been off this car, and on the right is the trick flow. So now you just got to figure out all the hoses and everything. So I just wanted to make this to, show you and hopefully help out. So on this trick flow intake, first thing is they give you 3 threaded barb inserts. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3. One of them is bigger. Okay, that's this one. And then the other 2 are smaller. So I've got them installed with some sealant, as you can see. And this is the stock setup. So the first thing is you can notice on the stock setup, this one is capped off. Okay, but if you notice, this one is forward on the stock manifold. And this one is aft. I guess this is towards the intake, your throttle body on that side, which would be the passenger side. And then this is the for the vacuum hoses. So with this in the front here, you could see trick flow, they reversed the order. So this one is actually on the back, or towards the driver's side. So this, I installed it and I put the plug on it so it's capped off. Now here on the larger hole is where this is going to go. So this screws out, okay, and you put this here. So that's going to go there. So now on this side you've got this hose here. Now this goes to your canister, charcoal canister purge valve. So you can see here the hose, when I pulled this manifold off, it actually broke, but there's a little clamp here with the remainder of the hose on it. So that's going to be this here, okay? And I'm just going to show you where that hose came from. Is on the engine here, or in the bay here. You've got your canister there, charcoal canister, and you've got the hose, right? This is power for the solenoid, or for the switch, which is right there. And then you've got this hose here, which goes on to that manifold fitting. So now you can see the hose broke. So this hose is in pretty bad shape, but I'm going to try and salvage it and just put some kind of connection to it, like a tube or something, and clamp it all on, or else I could just replace the whole run of the hose. But anyway, so that's where that goes. Okay, so it would be there, broke off there, and it's going to go to here. Now, on here, which came from this, you don't have to use this threaded piece here, because trick flow gives you the barb fitting there. So what that is that's your hose to your let's see, your PCV valve, okay? And that's going to be this hose. So this hose here is going to sit back here. I have it covered up there, and it'll sit like that, and it'll plug into that. So it came off of here. Oh no, wait, I'm sorry. It's going to connect onto here. So now this hole here on the stock manifold, on the stock intake, is what this fitting came off from. So you thread this out, you loosen it out. I sprayed some penetrating oil some PB Blaster to get it out, and I put it here, and I put a new run of hose. Now let's see, this is the stock hose, so it connected right here, and it went to this, which used to be mounted here, and then this would go like that, or I guess, yeah, let's see, down, however it goes, yeah, down like that. So this is going to go here now. So that's that. And also now, when you put this in, okay, I'm going to just explain where these lines go. Now I'm going to seal this up, install this, and now this goes to your vacuum tree, okay, the big piece. So now that's right here, and you're going to see where this hose broke off as well. So this is your vacuum tree, okay, and you see how when I took this all off, this broke. It was just stuck on so bad, and it's really awkward disconnecting it because you can't see it and you're behind, have your hands behind there and everything. But anyway, so this is the vacuum tree here. That's where that hose is. So I'm going to have to either splice this or just put a new hose completely there. So, and you can see this little tiny piece of hose that broke off. See, that's the other end of the hose. So that was on, that broke off of here. So anyway, so that's where that goes. Now you've got two other vacuum fittings here. One of them is this red hose, red vacuum line, and that's going to go, it's going to connect onto there, okay, because you see that's the connection end, and this end is going to go onto your fuel pressure regulator, which is right there. So this is going to sit on here like that, okay, and then that's going to go into the back of that black one of those lines there. So one of these goes to your fuel pressure regulator. Excuse me. Now you've got one more, which actually came off of this vacuum. This vacuum block here. So this is connected there, right? Now the end of this black hose also connects to one more of these, right? So you've got two there. So you've got the red one for the pressure regulator, fuel regulator, and then this one is going to connect to that. And then this whole thing plugs into this block. And now you've got one more. You've got the white line. So when this is connected here, okay, this white one is going to go to your EGR. So it's going to connect to that. So I just wanted to kind of show how that goes. But like I said, on the trick flow, on the one side, the order is reversed. It's no big deal, but you just got to be aware of what you're doing. So here you could see the one that's capped off is actually in the front on this one. This is the stock, you know, that's how this was when I took this thing off. And then this bigger one, threaded, is actually forward here, whereas on this side it's on the back. So it's no big deal really. But anyway, so yeah, so that's going to go there, and that's going to go to your vacuum tree. And one of these is going to go to your fuel regulator, which is that red one. And then the other one is going to go to the end of this black hose here, which is going to be that rubber plug. And there's actually two more, which would be for the smog setup. So if you have your smog stuff, then you're going to have two more running out of this block. But that's not on this one. So I just wanted to show that. Hopefully that could be a little bit helpful. You see here, actually, what I wanted to ask something is, does anybody know, on the Trick Flow kit, they give you these threaded inserts, and I don't think they go anywhere. They might be for a 94 or 95 car. I'm not sure. And here, they give you this little spacer. So I was wondering if anybody knows where that goes. And here at TrickFlow, they give you these studs. They give you 4 of them, which would be at the 4 corners. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then the longer bolts go in the center. So they would drop through from there. But anyway, I think I can use these 4, and there's one here. If I have all these bolts right, there's one, a stud, a bolt with a stud and a nut on top. So I wonder if anybody knows what that's for. I just forget. It's been a while since I took all this apart. But here you can see I made the hose a little bit too long. It's alright, but I clamped it off too, just for good measure. I could have shortened it down some, because you see this one is kind of shorter there. You know, like I said, that one would go there. So I didn't want to reuse this hose, but that's where that would go. So anyway, that's just an overview, and getting rid of this stock intake for the TrickFlow one. So this is this upper intake is a street heat. It's not the other one is the track heat, and I believe on either of the 2 kits the lower intake is the same. It's just the upper intake. So anyway, that's about that. All right.